Hi, and welcome back to Power Management Validation How-To video series. So we've seen quite a few things so far, and the one thing that's remaining is the automation part. So for today's video, I want to showcase after you went through visual interface inside Instrument Studio Pro, you got all your measurements is running. So essentially, this is where we left off that you see on my screen. I have one measurement that's loaded here. And for this video, I want to showcase two different routes of automating your type of measurements and building the sequences. First, I will showcase inside Instrument Studio Pro how you can use the sequencer here to get your results that way. And then alternatively, I'll show you how to get results through TestStand, which is a sequencing software. You can build a lot of quite complicated sequences inside there. You can build loops and expand and do a lot of reporting. But I do want to showcase both routes. So for the first route, what I'm showing here is I have my efficiency and load regulation example running. So as you can see, we have already results populated here. And now I'm going to showcase how to do sequencing right inside Instrument Studio Pro for convenience. So the way you do it is, once you have everything running here and everything is configured, your resource names, everything, you have that running, to build a sequence, all you have to do is click here, which is a button, which is Add Panel to Sequence. And this will add the sequence with the configuration that you have already loaded here. And all you have to do is click Run. And that should run the sequence here. And you can build sequence, right? You can add multiple measurements here. So if you want to do multiple measurements for a single PMIC device, you can do that and it'll run in sequence that you configured. So here we see that it finished, and I believe the execution files is loaded in project files. So if you go here and you go locate in Windows Explorer, we'll see our sequence results here, and then we can see the latest sequence result, which is here. And you open it and it'll show you the results here that we see inside the visual interface of Instrument Studio Pro if we just run it. So, and now alternatively, you can use TestStand to run your sequences. In order to do that, you can do this way, which is copy measurement configuration, and we're going to open TestStand, and while it's opening TestStand, all we have to do is just paste it and we should be able to run it. So the way to do the sequencing inside TestStand for power management example is you would insert this type of measurement. And I'll do a simple sequence. I'm not going to build up some sophisticated sequence, but you can do this in loop or anything like that. And once you select measurement, you can see that here I have all my PMIC type measurements. I have my ganging type of measurements I can select. But what I'm going to do is select my measurement and I'm going to paste. So when I paste, all my hardware and all my resources are already configured. I don't need to configure anything. And then the only thing that I also want to see some sort of reports. And another great feature of this is that we can enable debug mode. So while the sequence is running inside TestStand, I can also see the results in Instrument Studio Pro Live. So if you're debugging or you have a long sequence, it's actually a very convenient way to do it. So to enable it, all I have to go is select my measurement plugins here. And instead of false, I'm going to select true. And I'm going to put side by side these two just to see this. And I'm going to click run. Save all sequence files before running. You don't have to. I'm going to not save it for my purpose. I'm going to click run. And as this is running the sequence, you'll see the data change inside Instrument Studio Pro Live. It's a great way to debug. So here we go, second, third, and there'll be a fourth one. And there you have it. And this is, since it's simple sequence, it's fast. And here it makes a report that matches my Instrument Studio Pro report that we saw both in sequence and live as well. So there you have it. So it's very easy to do automation inside Instrument Studio Pro, as well as TestStand. And then thanks for watching again, and hope this is helpful, and see you again.